What's up, guys? Hey, it's Mike here, Millennial Mike, doing a video about interest rates today. First off, let me say thank you to all of the subscribers that I have, everyone who's viewed one of my videos. I know that they're low quality. I'm getting a new camera. I know that they're maybe a little boring. I hope not. I'm trying to be funny, trying to, keep you guys engaged. What I want to do is share information that will help you be successful and keep you from getting into trouble with money, while at the same time developing a plan that will help you be able to save for retirement and ideally make enough money to retire early, maybe even make enough money to live the life that you want, the craziest freaking life that you could possibly imagine, okay? But I'm not gonna sit here and be like, wow, look at these checks. Here's a check for $200,000 and here's a check for $48,000. Do you wanna know how I did it? Buy my course. Yeah, this one right here, it's 2 easy payments of like $5,000. It's a screaming deal. Anyways, the Yelp reviews, I paid to actually have them silenced. It's no big deal. Don't worry about it. Look me up on the website that I run where all the reviews are glowing. Hey, I mean, we've all seen those ads at the beginning of a YouTube video. Some guy who's just very animated, kind of like I am right now. That's kind of a hypocritical thing to say. I'm sorry. But somebody who's like, hey, do you want to live the best life in the world? Well, let me get you to buy my stuff. And then it's possible, because you couldn't possibly learn any of this information for free on the internet. There's absolutely no way that this information is free to you if you are just willing to look. Maybe Google, read a book, watch some Scrub in Seattle, and tell you for free what's in those programs. Anyways, I'm getting off topic here. Let's talk about what we want to talk about today, which is interest rates. The Fed, Federal Reserve, right? Not a government entity. It is a centralized bank. Whoa, Illuminati, y'all better watch out now, okay? Rothschild, son of a gun. I'm just kidding, okay? There's a lot of conspiracy theories and a lot of political turmoil and controversy over the Fed. Okay, but what the Federal Reserve is it's a centralized bank. Okay, what does it do? It's the bank that prints money and loans money to all smaller banks. Okay, if you get too far down the rabbit hole looking around for definitions of the Federal Reserve, you're going to end up with a tinfoil hat and convinced that aliens built the pyramids. Don't do it. It won't help you make money. I'm just saying. The Federal Reserve raises interest rates, and they do it for, again, this is going to be broad terms. We're going to go on generalized things for the sake of making it easy to understand. They either raise or lower the interest rates based on the strength of the economy. If the economy is doing really, really well and increasing at a rate that's too high, they're going to raise the interest rates. Why? Because they want to slow the progression of the economy. They don't want to kill it. They don't want to send us into a depression, but they want to keep us from growing at too quickly of a rate simply because they are afraid of and trying to counteract inflation. At least that's what they say. They don't want the price of everything, price inflation, to go up through the roof too high. They also don't want to have to print out, again, this is what they say, they don't want to have to print out so much money that it would cause the other type of inflation, which is where it devalues your currency. And so they raise interest rates to slow the growth of an economy. And on the flip side, when the economy is in a recession, as we saw in 2008, 2009, 2010, 2011, 12, 13, 14, we had a couple of hard years back there, okay? It was right when I graduated high school, too. It kind of sucked. When the economy is doing poorly, they're going to lower interest rates. Why? Because a lower interest rate means that it's cheaper to borrow money. Now let's talk about it, what the interest rate is. And I probably should have gone over this in the first 30 seconds of the video. My bad. An interest rate is the amount of additional money you are going to pay back to the bank or a mortgage lender when you borrowed money. Hey, Mike, I want to buy this house. It costs $200,000. I need to borrow $200,000. And when I borrow that money from the bank, thanks bank, they say, no problem, Mike, but you're going to have to pay a 4% interest rate. Now, it's not 4% of $200,000, okay? What it is it's calculated a lot more than that. You're going to end up paying like $100,000 back to the bank. I'll do a video with specific calculations here shortly. This is just the general statement. I borrow money from the bank. They tack on an interest rate. As I pay back to them, I end up paying them a lot of extra money back. It's how they make their profit. They stay in business, or they steal from the people, as some of my YouTube cohorts would digress into a less civilized conversation about. I'm just saying. Interest rates go up to help lower the growth of the economy to counteract inflation. That's the prevailing wisdom on the subject. They go down to help stimulate or entice people like me and people like you to buy houses, to take out major loans, to stimulate the economy, to grow the business sector of our economy, or the financial real estate portion of our economy. And that is why rates go up and go down. What does it mean for you? What it means is the last couple of weeks where the Fed just raised the interest rates again, that means that it just got more expensive to buy a house. If you were considering buying a house, if you bought the same house at the same price in the same neighborhood today versus 2 months ago, that house just went up in value. Or excuse me, house did not go up in value. The price of the house went up. And I'm not talking about the actual ticket listing price, $499. I'm talking about the overall price of that house has gone up because your loan got more expensive. Instead of paying back the bank $100,000, the rates go up now. You're going to end up paying them back $120,000 over the course of that loan. So in the end, your house got more expensive, even though the price may not have actually changed at all. Hopefully that makes sense. Guys, I really appreciate you watching. I'm thankful very much to anyone who watches this. Please like it. Please subscribe to the channel. Please share this video with your friends. I'm really just kind of, freaking in my basement, but I'm not in my basement. Like, a grassroots guy that just wants to share information with good people out there who maybe never got an opportunity to learn about finances. So learn from me, my mistakes. I've done a lot of reading, a lot of research. I'm a relatively honest guy. I'm not trying to sell you anything, but for 3 easy payments, I'm just kidding. We'll see you next time, guys. Thanks for watching.